Islanders and Rangers jockey for position at 11.
Man's life, there is one woman. One woman who teaches him about love. One woman against whom all others are measured. Jennifer Beals is that woman.
Whatever turns you on.
What turns you on?
And you will meet her in Flashdance next.
No more settle for a flake in your hair than a spot on your tie. You passed the test. Your good grooming has the look of success. Your head and shoulders above the rest. One flake can mean dandruff. Regular shampoos may rinse flakes, but Head and Shoulders protection goes to the source to help stop flakes.
And that's doing it right.
Your head and shoulders above the rest.
Why are you letting your cold keep you up? Toughing it out alone, shivering and shaking, coughing your night sweats, competing with a nose that runs like a champion, wishing you could breathe as well with your mouth closed as with it open, wondering what it was you did to deserve to be this sick. Why? When there's NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, so you can rest medicine. From Vicks, of course.
You know, people used to think what made a great raisin bran was just a couple scoops of raisins. Today, people want more. Post Natural Raisin Bran uses naturally sweet raisins. They don't sugarcoat them like some other raisin brands do. Taste the natural goodness of Post Natural Raisin Bran.
Dow Bathroom Cleaner with scrubbing bubbles. We work hard so you don't have to.
As much as I'd like to take credit for Mazda's success, it's really cars like this 626 sedan that deserve the credit. When I recommend one, people are quick to see why it's such a perfect family car. It's got a versatile interior, great seats, too. But it also has all the credentials of a road car. I'll tell you, people sure don't mind hearing it's thousands less than the average new car today, either.
Jimmy, I knew you'd forget to tell him about the trunk.
Oh, yes, it's got a nice trunk.
Nice big trunk.
Nice big trunk.
Going for the gold takes great moves. But to win, I created my own special twist. Now that's the critical difference. You know, even with a tough headache, I have to give more. So I take Nuprin. 2 Nuprin give me more relief than extra strength Tylenol. That's the critical difference.
Medical evidence shows 2 little Nuprin give more relief than extra strength Tylenol. That's Nuprin strength. And still, it's gentler on stomachs than aspirin. The critical difference in pain relief. Nuprin strength.
Shake the winter blues with a night of exciting harness racing at America's #1 harness track, the Meadowlands. The action is non-stop as top trotters and pacers race 11 times a night, every Monday through Saturday night. Our gates open at 5:30 and first race goes off at 7:30. Come alive with harness racing at the Meadowlands, the better bet for winter.
Would you like to have something sweet?
If you want to stay in shape, don't watch your weight.
It'll be my treat.
But would like something sweet now and then? May we suggest something?
Hi, Daddy.
With NutraSweet.
Would you like to have something sweet?
Just look for the swirl. NutraSweet brand sweetener.
It started with a simple idea. Create a real difference in makeup. Makeup so pure, even women with sensitive skin could wear it. So beautiful, every woman will want to. Introducing Clarion, a new makeup that's not only free of fragrance and irritants, but ultra pure. So Clarion is good to your skin, and it does all the dazzling things you want makeup to do. Clarion is beautiful makeup with a sensitive touch, and that's the difference, pure and simple.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
It is a story of loving and letting go.
Something's happened to your pa.
A story of courage.
I'm not giving my children over to anyone else to raise.
A story of one woman's vow to keep her family together.
I don't care if it kills me. I'm not going to give up.
Sally Field gives her Oscar-winning performance in Places in the Heart, Tuesday.
The next time you pick up some Pepsi, you might be in for a little surprise. The grand prize in Pepsi's Drive-Away Sweepstakes. A 1987 electronic fuel-injected V6 Oldsmobile Calais. Enter soon, or your chance to win will be gone.
See details on how to win in the Pepsi Drive-Away Sweepstakes wherever Pepsi is sold.
The homeless AIDS victim. Special report at 11.
We continue with Flashdance, starring Jennifer Beals and Michael Nouri.
Hi, I'm Mr. Goodwrench. I was GM trained in Chicago.
I'm Mr. Goodwrench. Got my GM training in Terrytown, New York.
No matter where he lives.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Portland, Oregon.
Mr. Goodwrench can get something not just any mechanic can get. GM training.
Got my GM training in Oklahoma City.
I was GM trained in Atlanta. GM has training schools all over America.
Miami, Florida. Buffalo, New York. Memphis, Tennessee.
So no matter where you are,
Houston, Texas.
no one knows your GM car better. No one.
Family and friends and wonderful food. The way it's supposed to be. You couldn't really eat lunch without Hellmann's. You'd miss that perfect rich taste that makes everything else taste perfect too. Hellmann's Real Mayonnaise. It's what mayonnaise is supposed to be.
Go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain.
Silk goes to your head in Aqua Net shampoo and conditioner with silk protein.
Like the bubbles in a glass of champagne.
To hold that soft, natural look, new Aqua Net non-aerosol hairspray with silk protein.
Go to my head.
We can't all live like the rich do, but when we can buy deodorant for up to $1 less than the high-price sticks, we can at least save like they do. Barbasol Glide Stick, great deodorant for a lot less money.
When minor arthritis pain gets a hold of you, you need the warming power of Bengay. Bengay's penetrating warmth starts relieving pain fast, right where it hurts most. So break the grip of pain with Bengay.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Hospitals in general are okay, but I'm having more fun in Santa Barbara.
Robin Matson as Gina, weekdays on Santa Barbara.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Bob Kerr, NBC News.
Good evening. More on the Iran-Contra affair. The White House secretary to Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North has told investigators she helped North destroy key documents last November. French police have arrested 4 of that country's most wanted terrorist suspects, members of the extreme leftist group Direct Action. Welfare reform. The executive committee of the nation's governors today endorsed a new plan and called on the federal government to pay for most of it. A few of this country's major trading partners today agreed to measures that could help reduce the U.S. trade deficit. I'm Bob Kerr in Washington. More news coming up later on this NBC station.
Hey, you guys, who's kicking at the Meadowlands?
What Meadowlands? Who's kicking at the garden?
Hey, I don't even know who's kicking at Radio City. Yeah, but everybody's kicking for milk.
Your Nissan dealer knows what really counts. The bottom line. Compare the bottom line price of our 5-speed hard-body truck to a comparable Toyota truck. And right now, get 3.9 financing or up to $800 cash back, plus $630 worth of options on all E-models. Absolutely free. Or get our 4-wheel drive Pathfinder for $700 less than Toyota's 4Runner. But don't wait, and don't pay more. See your Tri-State Nissan dealer today.
I felt out of place. Nothing left for me. Kids had all the fun. And then one day, I found it. I found it.
New hits, old favorites. The new 97.1 WYNY.
I'm picking up vibrations.
Tell her about it. How will I know if he really loves me? At last, I found my favorite station.
The new 97.1. We want to be your favorite station.
The Islanders and Rangers jockey for position at 11.
We continue with Flashdance, starring Jennifer Beals and Michael Nouri.
It's the way we test the waters, the way we try our wings. It's the way we find the courage to do some crazy things. Drinking our kind of coffee, good to the last drop, yeah. Only Maxwell House.
Kellogg's cornflakes is what cereal's supposed to be. It's natural, it's crunchy, it's what I eat.
My grandmother actually turned me on to it. She calls it health food. I usually like to put fruit on it, cream, and eat it right straight down. And that is delicious. I eat it by the megabyte.
Kellogg's cornflakes, that's my cereal, and that's also my girlfriend's cereal. And that's great, because we agree on something.
Cornflakes from Kellogg's. It's what cereal is all about.
My hair is beautiful. And no, I didn't get it from prehistoric mud treatments. I don't put slimy eggs on it. I don't spend time in a bar pouring beer on it. I get it from my hair color, performing preference. Surprise. Not only do I get color that's translucent with layers of light, I get hair, beautiful hair, naturally fabulous looking hair. So I have everything. And I, for one, am worth it.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
Since you obviously can't taste a Score candy bar during a commercial, we'd like to show you what it tastes like. Score is one of the most luxurious, indulgent tastes imaginable. Sumptuous milk chocolate surrounding crunchy, buttery toffee. The next time you take a moment out during the day, make it a truly special moment. Indulge yourself with the rich, luxurious taste of Score.
Tired of winter? Escape to Tahiti with Bob Hope.
Isn't it better, huh?
And special guests Jonathan Winters, John Denver, Morgan Brittany, Dallas's Howard Keel, and Miss America.
I'm starting to grow fins on my tushy.
Discover pleasure in paradise.
I'll never be invited back.
From Tahiti, Bob Hope's tropical comedy special, Monday.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven. Drug abuse threatens to tear a family apart.
I didn't come here to bust you, son. I came here to help him.
I said out!
Wednesday.
It all started 68 years ago. What followed were the most extraordinary driving machines of their day. But none more extraordinary than this. The 168 horsepower BMW 325i. The latest expression of our 7-decade passion for driving.
This cough medicine lasted about 4 hours. Not long enough.
For up to 12 hours relief, discover Delsum. Only Delsum has a time-release formula that lasts hours more than regular cough medicine. 12-hour Delsum, the cough relief that outlasts them all.
It really made me angry. They said that the bargain brand was as good as Johnson's baby shampoo, so I bought it. It hurt Katie's eyes terribly.
Many bargain brands sting, irritate eyes. Only Johnson says no more tears.
I'll never buy anything but Johnson's again.
Decaffeinated just for me.
Lipton, you made decaffeinated delicious. Just for me.
Hey, Lipton, you need decaffeinated. Just for me.
Great tasting Lipton decaffeinated tea. Real Lipton tea, delicious and decaffeinated. Just for you.
Lipton tea you made. Decaffeinated.
Just for us. In 15 seconds, can you tell which nail is wet and which one is dry? This one or this one? Can't tell, can you?
CoverGirl Nail Slicks. Color that looks wet, even when it's dry.
Tess loves to go out tracking.
Yes, there's your son.
Even at 14. That's 98 to you and me. And both dogs love to come home to Alpo Beef Chunks dinner because Alpo helps dogs live long, happy lives.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Wednesday on the Tortellis.
Somebody order a legend?
Is this Nick's ticket to the big time?
Guess what he does?
Are you in Mickey's bowling team?
The Tortellis. Then, on St. Elsewhere.
That woman's having my baby. Get away from my wife!
But who's the real father?
You understand my crisis? Powerful stuff.
Wednesday.
Update. The latest from News 4 New York.
These developments coming up at 11. Two well-known New Yorkers died today. Andy Warhol, the prince of pop art, who made soup cans famous, and David Susskind, one of the first and most controversial of the talk show hosts.
Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North's secretary admits shredding some documents. Mike Taibbi begins a special report on AIDS and the homeless. And the lotto jackpot is up to $16 million, and it could climb at 11.
In a recent customer satisfaction survey, Honda came in first. One reason, the car that came in first doesn't come in often.
I got a cut fee, but Mom belongs to Medigroup, so I could go to the doctor whenever I need to. Like when I fell right here. Mom said Medigroup is an HMO from Blue Cross and Blue Shield in New Jersey. And with Medigroup, Mom says everything is covered, even x-rays on my knee. Mom got Medigroup at her job for the whole family, but I think it's mostly for me. Medigroup, the HMO from the name you know.
There's a delicious relationship between these two McDonald's favorites. One's up with the sun. The other's up about noon. One's made with grade A eggs, melted cheese, pure pork sausage or bacon. The other's made with only the best cuts of chicken cooked golden brown and pure vegetable shortening. One's the start of a new day. Fresh baked biscuit and McMuffin with egg sandwiches. The other's the original McDonald's Chicken McNuggets. It's a quality relationship, pure and simple. Good food that tastes great.
The New Other Woman starts Tuesday on Live at 5.
We continue with Flashdance, starring Jennifer Beals and Michael Nouri.
At GE, everything we do is to help you live your life just the way you want to.
We give you time to live your dreams inside, to let you see the light that loves your life, the light that sees you through. Joy to catch them when they smile, and you know all the while this is the life for you. Time to let you live your life, to let you see the sights. Smile, we stay as true as you. We'll always be GE. We bring good things to life.
Red Lobster brings back Seafood Trios.
1, 2, 3, your favorites from the sea.
6 irresistible seafood trios starting at $6.95.
1, 2, 3.
Seafood Trios only for a few weeks, only at Red Lobster.
It's time for a really different mascara. Fresh Lash by Maybelline, the 24-hour mascara for lashes that go non-stop around the clock. Fresh Lash by Maybelline with a truly waterproof formula that lives up to its promise. Fresh Lash won't flake, smear, or disappear. So dive right in, make a splash. It's truly waterproof, so it stays on till you want it off. Fresh Lash, the non-stop, truly waterproof mascara by Maybelline.
Sweet dreams you can't resist. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. A dream as sweet as this. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. Creamy white. Dreamy white.
this state-of-the-art electronic push-button phone free. When you buy 10 rolls or more of Owens Corning pink fiberglass insulation.
Raymond Burr returns in an all-new all-star Perry Mason.
What else about last night comes to mind?
Blackmail and murder take a romantic twist when the suspect is married to Perry's old love.
I don't like this arrangement. I can easily resign.
Would you defend the husband of the woman you love?
Now think carefully before you answer.
A puzzling Perry Mason, Monday. Tuesday, a runaway recruit escapes a setup.
I'm scared to death.
When there's a missing link, you know who's going to find it.
Oh, yeah.
Matlock, Tuesday.